What's happening?
What's going on?
Too tall.
Too short.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, y'all
Your
know
favorite
what's going
twins.
Yeah. Twin.
How y'all living, man?
Hey, we got a little rain this morning.
Not a little, a lot.
Oh, well,
We got a lot.
we
Need some more. But my grass is looking.
Yes and no.
My grass is looking kind
My
of
grass looking good.
parched right now.
My grass is looking good. Okay. So.
Rain down on me.
Hey, what? Get the gospel. All right. Let's get right to it.
All right, what we got today, man?
Let's get right to it. This is what I need y'all to do for me. I need y'all to start valuing your relationships more than you value your feelings.
Talk to me now.
All right, I'm about to talk to you. And this is why. Because when you, let's say like us. Let's just use us for instance.
All right.
What you think is more important? How you feel in a moment or our relationship?
Our relationship.
Our relationship.
But I'm gonna care about how you feeling too.
Yeah, but you not gonna not tell me something for the moment that I might be mad or might feel a certain kind of way because you value our relationship. What I mean is that sometimes your feelings might get hurt, but that shouldn't mean more than the relationship you have.
Okay. Now you're talking.
Talking to you now.
Now you're talking. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening now.
Okay. You see
I
what I'm
hear you.
saying?
I hear you.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, for instance, sometimes, Ashley might say something that maybe it hurt my feelings, but I'm not going to let that change or alter
To
my
your
relationship with my
her.
wife. You see what I'm saying?
Just because she said
right.
something.
And vice versa. I know I have said some stuff to hurt her feelings. But that hasn't changed our relationship,
of the relationship
as husband and wife. Okay? And that's just how I feel about it. I think a lot of times people value their feelings way more than they do the relationship they have with someone. And what does that mean? Maybe that means you didn't really value the relationship. You see what I'm saying?
Or maybe they did.
You think they did?
Maybe they did, but they didn't think that person would make them feel that type of way.
Okay.
So now they gotta look back and say, hey, what kind of relationship do we really have if this person is bringing me down, making me feel bad, whatever the case may be. So maybe they did value the relationship until that other person came through with the
whatever it is,
and switch and then that switched up the dynamic because they have to look back and say, okay, maybe this relationship ain't what I thought it was.
But why are we looking at the relationship and not at the situation? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when something happens and it don't go your way and your feelings are hurt, why do you look at changing or the dynamic of our relationship instead of looking at the dynamic of the situation? Because really, this is just about this situation. Like evaluate, to me, you should evaluate the situation. Evaluate the situation, see what caused this situation and the dynamics of that before you
go into
the relationship. Because if you value the relationship, when I value, like for instance, us, I value our relationship. You say something to me that I'm like, man, hey, I'm gonna evaluate the situation before I'm like, man, what is Eric really? What is?
I ain't talking to him no more.
I don't even go there. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe you only do that with people that you really do have a connection with. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. So if the relationship ain't even strong from the jump, then the littlest thing is gonna break that whole situation, break that whole thing up.
So should one person take a back seat to being 100.
But you can't be like that though.
Exactly.
You can't have a strong relationship if
You can't build one,
if
shit.
I can't come at you 100% and I gotta hold back what I'm trying to say because I'm worried about your feelings. But I should be worried about your feelings
To a certain extent, to me.
Yes, but if
That's
it's
just my
something,
opinion.
but if it's something that you need to hear, then you gotta say it. It can't be a I don't know how he's gonna take it
Yeah.
type of situation.
Yeah, I think people's feelings, and of course, in certain situations, it to a certain extent, should you be worried about how they're gonna feel? Because I think you got to look at it at the bigger picture, and it's like, look, I don't have any relationships with people that I don't have any meaning relationships with anyone that hasn't maybe necessarily hurt my feelings or said something that I don't agree with. That's just true. That's just the truth. We don't agree. We've been here arguing all the time. We don't always agree. You know, I don't think you don't necessarily have to agree, but I'm just saying we need to value
I like
our
that.
relationships more than we value our own feelings. Because a lot of times your feelings are hurt because maybe you did have good intentions, but you had the wrong perspective. And so it didn't work out maybe necessarily like you wanted to. And somebody brought it up and was like, you know what I'm saying? You got to evaluate the situation.
Maybe your feelings is hurt because it's true.
Oh, shoot!
Because what they saying is the truth.
Maybe your feelings are hurt because it's true.
But they a real one because they bringing it
To you. Yeah, I think I can't be fake.
It's hard.
I can't.
It's hard. You can't do it.
If it's something that I feel like, if it's nothing, it's nothing.
Right.
But if it's something that I think need to be addressed, it got to be addressed. I can't walk around you and talk and smile and gee gaga, none of that. I can't do it. You gonna know how I feel about you. You gonna know how I feel about you.
No, you gonna feel the energy.
But
You gonna feel it.
that's just, I don't know. I that was just on my mind. I feel like
I like that though, because that's a real one right there. People need to start value. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe people just need to start valuing the relationships more, or maybe they don't care about the relationship that that they in. Not saying
it's a relation, like
yeah.
I don't know.
With that person.
I think people are guarding their feelings sometimes a little too much. I think they're guarding their feelings a little too much, as in like nothing you say or we like all of my friends just need to agree on everything, and nobody can check me or nobody
That ain't even
can,
fun.
No, it's not. It's not fun, right?
Not even fun.
All your friends, if y'all just all agree, y'all ain't friends.
Mm-mm.
Y'all just agree on everything. Shoot, my closest friends, boy, we going at it.
Can't laugh at your friends.
Oh yeah.
Come on now.
I don't know. Just I don't know. Just something to think about. Just something to think about in your everyday life. Especially, I mean, hey, if you married,
That's a big one.
hey, you better value that relationship more than your feelings, because you ain't gonna always get your way.
Mm-mm.
Things ain't always gonna feel right, because to me, we talked about this before, a relationship is more than just feelings. It's about principle. Okay?
The marriage is something different.
It's about a commitment. It ain't about your feelings.
Right.
It's about a commitment that you made, that you decided to make. You had plenty of time to make it.
Boy, if
Hopefully.
it's about your feelings, god dang. That
ain't.
thing ain't gonna last too long.
No, it ain't. It ain't gonna last.
At all.
It ain't about your
Everything ain't
feelings.
peachy and creamy.
No, it
I
ain't.
ain't married and I know.
I'm married and I know. You got two perspectives right here.
So
But I don't know.
relationships, value,
Please, just think about it. Just consider it. Just consider it. I ain't telling you what to do.
Yeah, the next time you get angry, you get upset,
Yeah,
just sit back, reflect on the situation.
yeah,
Like my boy said, not the relationship.
right. Not the relationship, you know. I don't know. And then another thing to consider is this. A lot of times, why do we allow people that we don't have a great relationship with affect our emotions and affect our feelings to that extent?
Because they weak.
If you don't have that kind of relationship with that person, then honestly, it shouldn't affect you like that. You know, I don't know.
No, we do know. We do know.
You know, I've had people that, especially if things that are untrue, you know, if there's things that are said, someone that you know that you kind of have a relationship with, if it's not true, hey, you know.
Don't give people control over your emotions.
No, not like that. Say that again. Say that again.
Don't give people control over your emotions. They're your emotions. You can control those.
Full control.
Just like self-confidence. Not others' confidence. More sticks and stones. They break my bones.
Listen to him.
But words will never hurt me.
Listen to him.
For real though, like.
Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I ain't saying I'm right.
Hey, but we do value our relationship with y'all.
Hey, but I ain't saying I'm wrong.
What he's saying is when he's wrong, he's right.
Hey, but that's just, you know, that's just how I feel about it.
I'm over here sweating. I really need to take this jacket off.
Got a little rain.
Yeah,
Hey, he be
raining.
quick to grab his jacket.
Hey. It's time to switch up the fits. I've been wearing shorts and t-shirts all summer.
Yeah.
Ready for the hoodie season.
Oh, yeah, if y'all ain't forgot, Michael Vick has served more time in the penitentiary than the killers of Breonna Taylor.
If y'all didn't forget.
Just letting you know. Just letting you know. Probably put the last polarizing, the last 10 to 20 polarizing events when it's come to unarmed black males and females being killed. Michael Vick, I would bet a month's revenue that he served more time than any of the cops.
Yeah.
10 to 20 of them.
For the dogs. Now.
That's just some, you know, just throwing that out there right now.
Yeah. Let's get that back trending.
Yeah. Oh man.
What else we got, man?
Well, we have
football coming back. Well, it's back, but I'm talking about
this week?
NFL.
Yeah, Thursday.
Shoot.
Thursday, who is it? The Texans and Chiefs?
Yeah. Two
Boy.
great quarterbacks.
And boy, man, give a shout out to that boy David Mogetta. That boy is getting boy, Deshaun just got paid. Then backdoor with the Ramsey deal. Hold on. What's the deal? 105 million.
What, folk?
71 or 72 million guaranteed at signing. God, shout out David Mogetta, boy. Hey, it's bag season. Boy, I see you.
Shoot, shout out Hopkins.
D-Hop did his
own deal. I see you, brother.
Oh, wait. 55 million for 2 years extended on top of his other 3 years. I think he got remaining of 40 plus million. I think he became the highest non-quarterback in the paid non-highest quarterback.
Don't touch me.
The highest paid non-quarterback. I couldn't get it out. You know what I was trying to say, though. He don't play quarterback in the highest.
Right.
Okay?
Get your money.
Hey, get your money, man.
Golly.
I ain't mad at him, though, Hey, it motivated me this when I seen that. I said, I got to get my bag up. Boy.
They doing it.
Oh, but hey, talking about feelings and relationships and all of that, You know, I watched a little clip on Dave Chappelle and when he left the industry and why he left, because of some of the things he was asked to do. And he believed kind of what we were talking about. At some point, he had a responsibility. Mm-hmm. He felt like he had a responsibility in his comedy to portray the correct information and imagery of black people. That's how he felt. He said something. He said, the hardest thing to do is to be true to yourself, especially in front of everybody. And I said, man. I said, okay. The hardest thing to do is to be true to yourself, especially in front of everybody.
Yeah, because it's easy to do. It's easy to act a certain way and to
conform.
Yeah, to other people's norms or what they think that you should do or whatever the case may be. But for you to stand on your own
and be yourself in front of everybody,
when everybody else is doing one thing, you doing the other, because you know that's you and you're true to yourself. That's like, character. That's strong.
So it's like when you're at home or when you by yourself, you know, that's really who you are, kind of how you talk at home, like in the privacy. But publicly, like, the hardest thing is to be 100% true to who you are publicly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you know, that's what he was kind of challenged with. You know, he didn't want to give off the wrong message. He was asked to do some kind of skit, and the imagery just wasn't sitting right with him. And he said someone laughed in the production. Somebody laughed, and he said it was the first laugh that he heard that wasn't right. He said when he heard that laugh, he felt like he wasn't doing the right thing because it was sending the wrong message. And so that's pretty interesting for someone to be at the time like on top of the world in comedy, mm-hmm. to hear a laugh and identify that laugh as not a laugh that he was comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
And so he left. Say he walked off the set.
Walk away.
That day. Not like later on. I just kind of, no, he left. Said, I'm not comfortable doing this. Walked away. Shut it down. And I don't know, you know, people, I don't know, man. You know, anytime someone like on his level does something like that, I hear people talking about he's screaming for attention, he's doing this. No. Like we said, the hardest thing for you to do is to be yourself in front of everybody. Not only be yourself, but care about how it's going to affect other people.
Mm-hmm. And not being selfish. That's not being selfish, because he could have went ahead and did it.
And
made bank. Could have went ahead and did it.
But he did not.
But didn't. Morals.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's big, though.
Yeah.
That's big.
It was interesting listening and watching that, because we were just talking about that.
Was that an older clip?
It was kind of old mixed in with some new. I think I have it saved somewhere.
I think I might have seen that this morning.
We might be able to play it if I can find it.
The hardest thing to do is to be true to yourself, especially when everybody's watching. This idea that what you do in your lifetime informs the generations that comes after you is something I keep thinking about, something that is so much bigger than just ourselves.
You gotta stand on your own now. It's hard.
It is. It's tough.
It's hard.
It's tough, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's so much more. It's so much bigger than us, and so much bigger than our life and what we have going on. And man, you talk about him. You talk about a guy like Cap. You know, devote their whole life to a certain career and to care so much about other people. You know, you willing to put all of that on the line. I think that's huge.
That's the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah. Hey, man. All I can say is shout out to Goodell. Shout out to Goodell. I don't really know what was going on at the time, but right now he's speaking up and he's speaking out. And he said he felt like since day one the message was being hijacked.
Yep.
How you say that word?
Misconstrued.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know.
I'm over here whispering big words.
Hey, look. That's really why I said it. He got that misconstrued. Yeah, okay. Misconstrued. Yeah, okay. But yeah, he's saying his piece now, and he saying, even back when the message initially started, he could see the true message, and he wasn't I guess, I don't know, blinded or confused about what the real message was. But yeah.
Well, why my God? So then, why my God? I don't know.
Well, he ain't gonna be in. I think he's done with football.
Yeah, but I'm saying that from the jump.
We know why.
Yeah, I know.
We know why.
Yeah.
We know why. We know why. I guess those people were valuing their relationships. Ooh.
They value them things to the.
Weren't they? They were valuing their
fullest.
relationships.
To the fullest.
Okay, so I guess that becomes an issue where I guess the middle ground is morals and ethics. What are people's morals? When you feel like you don't have a moral responsibility or moral social responsibility, whatever you want to call it, maybe then your feelings, and your relationships, they valued those relationships. That's interesting right there.
Yeah.
Maybe
speaking on it,
they valued those relationships with certain people with certain ideals that didn't allow them to have feelings for these athletes and what some of their neighborhoods and what some of their families go through, what they went through,
Yeah.
So that is interesting. We'll have to come back around and elaborate on that. We'll have to come back around on that. But hey, holla at your boy, Sauce Twin.
Hey, don't just holla at
Too
me.
short.
Subscribe.
Holla.
Turn on your alerts. Share. What else?
Oh, I thought we was done. Twitter, IG, Facebook. Hashtag
Ask Sauce Twins.
What will you sacrifice to be great?